Like a Hallmark
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It's beautiful. Now, it's beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
But think about all the shoveling those folks are going to have to do over the next couple of days, all the work the snow plows are going to have to do. I will be just fine right here in Georgia. That's right, where we're not going to have to worry about that. But they are expecting, Chelsea, more lake effect snow in the coming days between now and Tuesday. Some spots along the lakefront in places like Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, they could pick up an additional foot of snow on top of the already.
Well.
We are thinking about y'all.
Prayers to the Northeast.
Oh man, Matthew, you lived up in the Midwest, Michigan. Okay, Matthew's my producer, by the way, guys, just in case you don't know. I talk to him a lot during the show. Do you go to school when stuff like that happens? Or is that considered a snow day? Matthew says they still go to school. And that's why people in the South are laughed at sometimes, because when it flurries here, we cancel school. Meanwhile, they're dealing with lake effect snow that's covering their roofs and they're still going to school. We will count our blessings, y'all, but we do have a very cold morning on the way tomorrow. Monday, a first alert weather day for a widespread hard freeze. You will need the coat this morning, though. It's plenty cold out there, and you'll need the long sleeves throughout the day, and you'll also need the sunglasses because we will see a lot of sunshine today, just like we are this morning. Here's a look at your current temperatures. Yes, this is coat worthy. If you ask me, 26 in Carrollton, 34 in Atlanta, 31 in Canton, 27 in Rome, 28 in Ellijay, 29 in Athens, and 34 in Covington. If you are going to go grab some brunch today, it'd be a nice day to do so. You can finally bring out all the wonderful fall outfits and sweaters that I'm sure that you've purchased maybe over Black Friday. They're probably already here, knowing how quickly things ship. By 10 o'clock, temperature near 40 degrees, and then we'll head into the upper 40s around noon. And today we will top out in the low 50s. So just a couple degrees warmer than yesterday. Area wide will be in the low 50s. If you live up in the mountains, temperatures will top out in the upper 40s. We do have that first alert weather day tomorrow. We'll have what we call a clipper system push across the southeast that will usher in colder air. And get this, if you live in the mountains, we might have some wraparound moisture around this low, the way wind rotates around low pressures counterclockwise, and that could usher in maybe a few mountain flurries. So if you live up in Clay County, North Carolina, Towns Union, Rabun County, up in the higher elevations, if you see a few flurries pass on by tomorrow night, don't be completely off guard. All of us, though, will experience that cold. This is the reason for our first alert weather day. We will wake up to a widespread hard freeze tomorrow, and with the wind that will be slightly elevated, it is going to feel even colder. When you have very dry and very cold air, it doesn't take a very gusty wind for those wind chills to really come into play. It's going to feel anywhere from the teens to low 20s tomorrow morning. So as you're headed back to work and school, you will need all of the winter wear. It'll struggle to feel warmer than the 30s to low 40s tomorrow afternoon. If you live in the higher elevations of the mountains for about 48 hours starting tomorrow, it's going to struggle to feel warmer than freezing. Tuesday, that cold air really settles in. Widespread teens to low 20s is what it'll feel like, and it'll only feel like the 30s at best through most of the day on Tuesday. So make sure, again, as you're thinking about going back to work and school tomorrow, you get out all the winter wear, the coats, the hat, the scarves, the gloves, all of it. Mornings will stay below freezing through Wednesday. We'll briefly go above freezing Thursday morning before temperatures drop right back down into freezing territory Friday and Saturday behind a cold front, a very active weather pattern that's going to keep the first week of December very, very cold for us here in North Georgia. Low 50s today. That first alert weather day for a widespread freeze tomorrow morning. Make sure you're dripping the pipes, thinking about your pets and plants. Highs only in the 40s Monday and Tuesday. Freezing mornings through midweek. We'll briefly go into the 40s Thursday, small rain chance Thursday before we go back into freezing temperatures Friday and Saturday morning with highs closer to 50 degrees Friday and to kick off next weekend. Another